Hello, thanks for joining me, Nancy, with North Star Ministry. Okay, so I know I ended my last video that I'm uploading right now. I think it was 28 minutes long, so I cut it short a little bit. But there were some things that I forgot to include. And did you want me to put this information out there? There's information I was supposed to put out there, but I didn't. So I'd forgotten to do that. All right, so I'm being told to go ahead and upload it because it's about, it's for my protection, but it's also things that are going on behind my back. So I have to put it out there. Pardon me, I don't have my glasses with me, so these are things. It's people that have a God complex. They're okay with forging things. Okay, so they're forging my signature. Okay, the two main people are paying people through a legal system to get jobs from the government. I don't know what that is, but whatever they're doing at some sort of lab, possibly on a base somewhere. They're also doing ritualistic work in a church using sorcery against me and other people that have trust funds and wills. But they're definitely doing this towards me. Is this information to do with my identity? What they're doing to me right now, currently? Is this couple? Is it the same? The couple before the ex-boss with the copycat? Is the copycat the same woman? All right, I'm being told you they're not locked up yet. No. So what's up with that? Okay, but they're the ones behind this, hiring people to do this? Okay. I know that before, I was told that they were doing this. They were signing contracts with people and getting them to go out and file false reports saying that I passed away or something. But anyway, let me continue reading. They're worried about how long they're going to be able to get away with getting money by doing this to people, to citizens. So on paper, their assignment looks legitimate, but in reality, they are being taught how to unalive people through poisonous chemicals and getting paid. So making people sick. And you know what? This came up the other day too, that there was a young woman that worked at that company in Valencia who was paid to help out. She was really good at breaking into cars and homes and to place something, and she was given a chemical of some kind. Is this the same woman that's doing this? Is she out here where I'm at right now? I'm looking for an opportunity to get in my car somehow. I don't know, but I keep an eye on my car, and my car is divinely protected, right? I mean, they have not been able to get into my car. No, and this will all backfire on whoever's doing this. But let me read on. There was a lot of information here. So they filed in court that I passed away from a drug problem. I've never done drugs in my entire life. Okay, but that's what they said. They have been changing information about me in the system. Okay, is this recent information? Did they recently say this? Said that I passed away from a drug problem. Okay, so they were trying to, I know that a while back they said I needed my medicine. Were they like planning on a time when they would try to get me to take something or inject something in me? Is that what? No. So this has everything to do with they were doing unalive spells. Is that what they were doing? Okay, let me read on, because this is kind of there's so much information here. But 3 people have been in a car lurking, changing my information in the system. Is it this copycat that keeps saying that I'm in bad health? And the ex-boss, they keep saying that I'm in bad health for some reason. I'm not sick at all. I'm not in bad health at all. So I have a very healthy lifestyle, not a toxic one at all. But these people are very toxic. Okay, I believe that they're ill. Are they ill? Are these people all working together? Are they all part of that sex cult? Are all of them? They're all Masons and part of that secret society? Okay, are these people that I know? I don't know anybody in a cult at all. No. So, but they are working together. I guess is it because of a desperation, a certain desperation about about a time, about a deadline or something? All right. And keep saying that I'm in bad health. They're working with someone in the court. Are they currently working, still present time, working with someone in the court? Is this person in the court, is it a judge? No. Is it a lawyer? Someone in the court, in the mailroom? In the mailroom. In the mailroom. Are they also working with anybody else in the court? Is it more than one person in the court? Is this court the one in Los Angeles? Is it the Supreme Court? No, it's the Stanley Mosque Courthouse. Okay, someone in the mailroom still helping these people to divert my mail. Okay, I've never received, even to date, not one single letter from the court. They have rerouted my mail. Didn't they say that I moved? They lied and said that I moved. This man claimed, was he claiming a relationship with me, and he made up a big lie that we broke up or something, and that I left, and then I died? I don't know what he's saying. This person has made so many lies, but they said that I moved, so that my mail was diverted. Okay. They have used my email address. They hijacked my email to send messages that seems to be coming from me. But I haven't sent anybody any email messages. So I want the authorities, if you're listening to me, please look into that. These people have stolen my identity. Okay, I've tried to get help from the police department, and nobody does anything. Gone to the FBI, I've given him this person's name. Nobody's done anything. I put in for an investigation in the post office to have my mail looked into. Where is my mail going? Nobody's done anything. All right? I don't know what to say or do, but these people have... they have used my email to send messages that seem to be coming from me to try to get me in trouble about something. I think this is part of like a setup. Is this about a setup? Something that they're trying to pull off so that they're trying to project what they've done onto me so that they feel that they can get away with stealing what's mine. I don't know, by getting rid of me somehow. But let me go on, continue. They also lied in court, said that I didn't show up because I was in an institution, some mental health facility. He claimed that I'm mentally unstable. Okay, these people have done the most. So many lies. Oh boy. He said that he, in time past, this is old energy, right? That he claimed to be my caregiver. And was he receiving checks on a monthly basis? For like a while, right? How long was he receiving checks for? I've never had a caregiver in my life, okay? I'm totally healthy. I don't have any issues, health issues. These people have worked with a doctor. Did they hire a doctor to alter my medical records and say that I was sick? They had me in some sort of program where they were monitoring me, where I was in my house, but they considered this to be institutionalized. Without my knowledge. I've never known anything about this, but these are all Masons, right? This is what they do to people without people even knowing. And then that allows them and gives them permission to spy on you, to monitor your every move within your home, when you're showering, when you're dressing, when you're going to the toilet. And they all have the ability legally to monitor you, because they're all Masons and they all work together, okay? Big network of corruption. Corruption. I can't believe how much corruption, how many people they've done this to. There needs to be big lawsuits against these people. Said I didn't show up because I was in an institution, and they said I was my caregiver. He worked with a pharmacist and a doctor, received monthly checks for a long time, and said I was strapped to a bed. They wish. And couldn't get up. I just did 5 sets of jumping jacks, double jumping jacks, 25 count, which is actually 50, double jumping jacks, 5 sets. I mean, these people are really ridiculous. I said I couldn't get up. Okay, what did they set up like a fake woman that and they passed her off as me? What did they do? At one point, didn't she show up in the court? Didn't they bring her and she spazzed out in front of the judge? Oh my gosh, the lies are so extreme. These people filing false reports. Okay, it's not a laughing matter, but that's what they've done, making a mockery of the court. If I was the current judge, this current judge that's overseeing all things, he is a just, honorable judge. He has integrity and honor. He is in the upright. He's not going to let these people. Does he know that these people have been lying through their teeth? Does he know that I am not dead and that I am not sick? Does he know this? Okay, I pray that somebody out there, if you know who this judge is, if you know the court case and all about this, because I'm 130 miles away and I don't know the court case or when there's court or anything. I've gone up there twice looking, digging through all the records to see where this is. I couldn't find it. And I have a person there trying to help me, but you know, there's so much corruption in that judiciary that people may not have wanted me to know. All right, and I've been told that they altered things on the court case, on the names, so that I would not find out. All right, well, if you know, please let the judge know that I am alive and well, okay? And I am the rightful heir. These people have all tried to steal, and they have been stealing. Okay, but the goal is to leave me out, not receiving what's mine, and to try to make me appear unhealthy and unwell. Okay, I was strapped to a bed and couldn't get up, and that was the excuse that they made for my not showing up. These people have been stealing my mail, rerouting it, okay, filing false reports, putting all kinds of stuff in my name and had it forwarded to another person. Then they said I passed away from a drug overdose. Is this what they recently said, or is this past energy? This is recent. Recently, they said that I passed away from a drug overdose, and they're trying to. What is it they're trying to do? Spousal benefits. They're trying to stealing from forging spousal rights, so they can claim my account, my assets, what is in that trust fund. That's mine. It's mine, and I'm expecting somebody to reach out to me from the court. You can't mail me anything. These people have violated all of my mail. They have committed crimes and fraud. All right, and my mail, they're diverting it. I haven't seen a single, they've paid so many people to make sure I would not receive my mail. Not just there at the judiciary in the courtroom, but also here around where I live. All right. When they put things on file, let's see. All right, just continue where I was here. This is just so much stuff that they're doing. Okay. So someone is traveling at nighttime and bringing something to a home. Are they trying to bring something to my home or someone else's home? No, I'm being told it's my home. My home. Trying to plant something, a substance, a liquid. Does this have anything to do with the other day when you let me know there was a young woman that was given a substance and she was waiting for the right time to get near my car? She was looking for a way to get near my car. Is that what they're trying to do? To plant it in somewhere in the plants or in my car or in my home, like when I'm not here? Okay, they're trying to plant this, and this liquid is like a DNA taken from some sort of, the forensic specialist gave it to them, is helping them out. Somebody that works in the forensics, I guess. The police department? No, forensics. I guess a medical forensics, some sort of institution, but to try to cause an ending. They're also looking at ways to cause an accident and pushing things through vents and the plumbing and push something through a tube. Someone is teaching people how to do that. Who is teaching people how to do that? Is this the ex-boss? No. Is this someone he's working with? Yes. Is this person an expert? Has knowledge of chemicals? Does he work in a lab? Is he in the military? No. Is he a doctor? Where does this person work? It's a chemical. Is it somebody that knows, that is an expert in chemicals, that works with them? Is it a Mason? Also a Mason. Trying to help these people out. Pushing things through vents. Has this person done this before? Has he taught people how to do this before? Is this something that they regularly do? Okay, this is part of what the Masons do to innocent people that have trust funds, that have bank accounts, that have assets and land and property, real estate, wills. This is what they do to, not just to me, they're trying to do this to me now, right? But they also do it to other people as well. They have been doing this for a long time, years. This is how, one of the ways they manifest wealth, by unaliving people through chemicals. What do they work with? The gas company? With the gas company. Okay, you know, oddly enough, and I was just looking through my email yesterday, because since my computer was hacked, I go to the library to look for, look up my email and all that. So I went yesterday, and there was, coincidentally, I don't believe in coincidences, but there was a notice from SoCal Gas. I'm going to read just a little bit of what it said. It said, "Dear customer, as part of our commitment to safety and to the communities we serve, SoCal technicians will be in your neighborhood within the next 30 days performing routine natural gas inspections." Okay, how convenient, right? I'm not saying that this is actually what it is, but I'm just saying that this caught my eye when I was looking at my email. Also, SoCal Gas technicians wear SoCal Gas uniforms and carry company-issued photo ID badges. All right, and it said other stuff too. I didn't print it up. I just wrote that little bit of what it said. So it said to allow them to, and make everything accessible to them and all that. And now I know that they do this probably regularly, okay? But in the 5 years I've lived here, they've never done that. So that's one red flag. Let me ask: is this a bogus thing? Or is this part of what their routine? No. I'm getting told no. This is bogus. This is part of the setup. This is what they were planning to do. This is how they're going about. So is this expert that knows how to work with chemicals and all that, is it from the gas company? And is the person a Mason? He's in a position of authority where he can do that? Teaching people how to push things through vents, trying to cause an ending, pushing things through vents, using either plumbing and pushing something through a tube. Someone is teaching people how to do that, how to plant something in someone's home, sending them to my location. They're sending this person to my location. Okay, there you go. This, I guess, is this a woman that's being given this instruction? It's a woman. Is it the same young girl? No, it's someone else. It's someone else. It's a technician with the gas company. I'm being told yes. Okay, so they're being trained. I guess they do this. They work with the Masons, and they do this to certain individuals when they want to unalive someone. Is it carbon monoxide poisoning? No, it's something else. It's some sort of poisonous chemical. Let me see. How to plant something, sending them to my location. Driving a car or van, uniform, a name tag and full uniform to deliver poison, and they know what's inside. A family-owned business owner is using their title, their business, their name to deliver this poison. I don't know what that means. Is it someone in a legal system? Okay, a family-owned business. So a business owner is going to be delivering this poison, or is it someone from the gas company? Is this business owner going to be wearing a gas company uniform? I'm being told yes. Okay, does he actually work for the gas company? I'm being told no. He's just going to wear a gas company uniform with the looking like he's the real thing, with proper credentials. But they've been trained on what to do. Okay, is it a man? No, it's a woman that will be doing this. Okay, so that's why God wanted me to put this out, I guess, and I had forgotten. They have gained access to some sort of laboratory. They have gained status and wealth off of stealing other people's wealth, and wants me out in the cold, sick and unwell. So they want to make me sick through this poisonous chemical that they're trying to push up through my vents, apparently. He has currently a lot of people under him, working for him. He deployed several people to attack certain citizens that have trust funds, assets, land, and real estate and wills so that they could steal. And someone bought a beach house in my name. Is that if the person that bought a beach house in my name and is renting it out and making money? Is that this ex-boss? Is it the copycat woman? Is it a relative, a cousin, a childhood friend, an ex-coworker? Is it somebody that I know? No. A Mason? It's somebody, it's a Mason. Is it a woman? A woman. A woman, a Mason. Part of that sex cult? Okay. So, did she work at that company in Valencia? What was the name of the company? It's an aerospace distributor company in Valencia. She works there, currently works there, and she bought a mobile home. No, she bought a house, a beach house, under my name, and that's not a sibling or sister or anyone. It is someone that works at that company in Valencia that bought a beach house in my name, and she's been making money off of renting it out. And is she still currently doing that? Is this recent energy? So how did she get the money? From stealing from the trust fund? Did this ex-boss pay her? Did he give her part of my trust fund? Was he romantically involved with that woman? Okay, there you go. He has sex with all of these people that he works with because it's all part of the deal. They exchange energy. Okay, and so it's really sick what these people do. So wants me out in the cold, sick and unwell, renting it up, making income, works with the courthouses, life insurance agents, a lot of clout chasers, pick-me bitches, and looking like normal people. They look like normal people, but they come from all backgrounds, and when they surround a target, this is what they do. They are doing this to me right now, okay? So someone works, travels on the water, a yacht owner possibly, or a nautical person, a captain maybe, also trying to get someone in trouble legally, dumping, I don't know, government building, public services, maritime justice, people in positions of power working together, doing this to innocent people. Okay, so you see what else I have here. And right now, because of desperation, is he caught lying about my health? He's caught lying about my health. They did put on file illegally that I was married to them. Is that past energy? I know they did. I know that this ex-boss did that in the past, and he had a woman that pretended to be me, and she showed up in court as me. That was a different copycat, right? Okay, but is he doing that again? No, but Does it show it in my system that we were married? And now he's saying that he's trying to claim spousal rights, that because I died of a drug overdose. That's what he's saying. Trying to prevent me from moving forward, and wants me to, he wants to live my life, I guess, with my inheritance. And no, he may not. No, she may not. They are false people. They are false people forging spousal rights. They want my destiny, my inheritance. It doesn't work that way. These are 3D people, very dark. They're of the kingdom of darkness. I am of the light. Have anything to do with the deeds of darkness, okay? I can tell you that right now. And God is telling me to put this out there. Forged false spousal rights to try to collect. That may have been something they tried to do in the past. Did they try to do it recently again? I'm told yes. Okay. All right, so, and they're filing things. They're so desperate that they're determined to file false reports that they already tried out here. They're trying it in another county, another city, another state, another country, and they just don't stop. And I'm being told that they won't stop. As long as they are out on the loose, they will not stop. Okay, so there is also they're using somebody who has a credible reputation. Someone who is well known. I don't know who this person is, but is it a spiritual person? Maybe a priest in a corporate church? Is it a Catholic church? I'm being told yes. They're using him. He accepted money to help them out. He's trying to help them get unstuck. And so he's using his influence, his voice, his public speaking, to try to help this group. He got paid to lie on my name. So he took bribes. A spiritual person, imagine, okay? You know, the corporate churches are under judgment right now. So that says a lot. Took bribes to lie on my name to help these people out. They're trying to unfreeze a bank account that belongs to me. It's in my name. Only no one has reached out to me to let me know where I can go to claim this. I've gone through to different banks. I have gone through the list. I don't know which bank this is that the court uses. How convenient, you know? I don't know the bank where this money is located, but it is under my name and it belongs to me. It is part of my trust fund. These people are trying to steal it. Okay, and so isn't Internal Affairs looking into any of this? What happened? I thought they were looking. Are they still looking into this? Are they aware that the people at the bank are still trying to work together with this man? Is this past energy? No, I'm told recent energy. There's still people at that bank. Is there more than one? Is it a bank teller? It's a bank teller. Or is it a bank manager? It's not a bank manager. Is the bank manager aware that a bank teller is helping these people? Is that bank teller a woman? It's a woman. And has she worked at the bank for a long time? More than 1 year? More than 2 years? More than 3 years? Is she a Mason? She's a Mason. See, they all work together. And so she's helping them. And they're filing more fraudulent information to try to get me arrested. Can you imagine that? Fraudulent information. And they have different people that sign contracts to do this, file false information about me in various different places so that it will look legitimate and it will pop up as though it is fact. No, it's not. You cannot attach my name to darkness. I am the Lord's anointed. And so these people are all busted and they're all outed. They're all caught, stopped. They will be stopped, okay? They're under severe judgment, as I've said before. Keep saying that I was married to this person, that he has spousal rights to my account, doing something with substances connected to some sort of poison. They did some of the people that live in this mobile home complex file reports about me to get me evicted? Is that what the copycat woman was working with some of the people here to try to get me evicted, filing false reports? Are these police reports? Well, they don't want me because A lot of Masons are here. Okay, so that's probably why. Well, I don't want to live here either. But these people are trying to put stuff and chemicals in my, I don't know, my vents, I guess, maybe so that I'll breathe it in. I'm not sure, but he sent someone, let's see, I'm not wearing my glasses, so let me see. Connected to some sort of poison. Okay, karmic couple is behind all of this, working together, doing stuff intentionally to get me to relocate because they already said that I moved and they rerouted my mail so that they think that by by trying to get me out of here that it will make them look like honest people. I don't know how that works out, but he said someone to pass toxins through the plumbing system or through my vents. They're trying to manifest me passing away because they already said that I died on paper. They filed that I passed away so they could collect my inheritance, saying that they are next of kin. No, they are not. They are not even of my bloodline. This is a fallen angel. This fallen angel has entity attachments, and so does that woman, the copycat. It's a karmic couple. They are both narcissistic and extremely greedy. They don't care about the lives they destroy. They are also very sick with HIV. Did they say that I was sick with that? He said that he got it from me. I've never dated this person. Is this the ex-boss that said that? The ex-boss from that company I worked at 30 years ago? Yeah, I never had intercourse with that person. Never ever dated that man. Never created memories, never went out on dates or anything. He was my boss. I was a territory manager back then. That's crazy. And is he doing all this because of that grudge? He waged an all-out war on my life because I rejected him. Cause I worked there for 14 years, but I rejected that person. We never dated. I had a boyfriend of 7 years. Roberto was my boyfriend. We had a very close relationship. He passed away from leukemia. This person didn't have anything to do with that, did he? No. Okay, thank God. Said I already moved and rerouted my mail. And he sent someone to pass toxins through the plumbing system, trying to manifest me passing away. And somebody is helping him out, pushing something up the vents in my bathroom from underneath, using gas. Thought they could get this money if they could just get me to pass away. Isn't that sad? Okay, filed more life insurance policies on me in preparation for this to cash out again. They're trying to get a new beginning, and that's a female energy that is doing that. Is that the copycat? The copycat, yeah, she's very greedy, very jealous, wants to be me, desperate to live my life, have my destiny, my blessings. Doesn't work like that, bitch. You're burning in hell for every evil thing you've done. You're already under severe judgment, and you will burn in hell forever. Okay, may all these things return upon your own head, you sick, twisted people. Criminal. You did this ex-boss and this copycat do it to someone else? No. Okay, so but other Masons have done this. This is like something that they do, right? Using the gas company. Masons that work in the gas company train and recruit, and they don't recruit, but they train others how to do this. Oh, wow. And so this man, or I don't know who it is, this ex-boss, did he coach this spiritual man? Did he coach him on how to get a private investigator license so that he could legally stalk and follow me? Is that right? That's what I'm being told. Okay, and this man, as a private investigator, but he's also a spiritual leader, is this the well-known man that has good credibility and people know him? No, this is someone else. So this ex-boss, is this past energy? No, this is recent energy. Okay, because this is one of the desperate measures that he took, right? Okay, so this person who is now a private investigator, is he really a private investigator? No. No, he just went and got the license so that he could legally stalk and spy on me, right? And follow me around. Okay. So, and he is putting false things on file that looks legitimate because of his credentials, because he also does something else. Is he in law enforcement? He has some sort of title, but they're, is it the same spiritual leader? Is it the priest? It's that priest. Okay, so that priest got a private investigator license to follow me around and to help these people out because they're needing his help to get them unstuck this frozen bank account that's in my name. It belongs to me. But he's helping them out by filing false things that look legitimate because of his integrity, because he is known for his credibility. And so he is somebody that they would never suspect, but he's a Mason. Is he a Mason? He's actually a Mason. So they swear allegiance to one another. And is he a dark practitioner as well? So he also deals in dark arts. Does he do like sorcery, black magic, things like, is he a warlock? Yeah, but he's under the guise of a priest. And he has a reputation, a sound reputation. People don't know this about him. They don't know this about him. And he took bribes to go along with this. Okay. Is this person in where I live, in Hemet? He's located here in Hemet. He's not in this mobile home community, is he? No, but is he locally known in Hemet where I live? Like at a church somewhere? He's a priest in a Catholic church? Okay. So he's using his position and his title, his credentials, in order to help out this group that is desperately trying to unfreeze a bank account. Okay? And someone with a professional title, he's corrupt, he's a dark practitioner, but people think that he's a godly man, I guess. Okay, go figure. But traveling near the people that they are targeting and stealing from, that's what they do. So they travel near the people that they target, and they're forging spousal rights so they can access accounts, payable on death accounts. And so then they unalive people by taking them out, by using this poisonous gas and putting it through their vents. And that's how they die, pass away. And then they go cash out on the life insurance policies, and they steal the wills, the trust funds, and all of that. Okay, so that would have been going on. And this is financial institutions, savings and loans, investing, loan and credit banks, and that's where they do this. They do dealings with all these types of people, and there's Masons in every one of them. Is that right? There you go. Okay, so taking steps to unfreeze an account that is frozen, and that money belongs to me. That money is mine. That account belongs to me. Nobody has the right to steal or take what divinely is meant for me, okay? Anybody trying to do that will be they're under God's severe judgment for even coming near, trying to approach and take something that belongs to one of God's elect. You'll be you'll burn in hell. And I will be the one who sends you there. All right? I have the authority to do so. Filling out paperwork that has to do with financial institutions near someone's home. Is that near my home? Here in Hemet? They're filling out paperwork and filing it in financial institutions to say that I have passed away? In all, like where I pay my bills? No. They're pretending that they are with me. This ex-boss is trying to pretend that he's with me on paper somehow. I don't know. Pretending that it's me that's doing the filing. Now, I'm not filing any paperwork. I'm not doing any of that. Person is sick. And someone is watching me through a screen, doing things at night from a distance where he sits outside, they're trying to entrap me, is what I'm being told. Is that right? Trying to entrap me and get they're filing as much fraudulent, false information in order for me to entrap me somehow. I didn't understand how they've committed identity theft and fraud. There's a whole lot of people involved in this scam, and they ask, how do we hack her devices? How do we trap this person? How do we plant false information? How do we get her arrested? How do we forge her records? There you go. This is what they are asking in their little meetings when they get together and they try to work it out. Do they work with a whiteboard? There you go. It's like a whole concerted, orchestrated, strategized scapegoating event, okay? They feel that by getting me put away or unalived or arrested, that somehow that's going to unfreeze the bank account. I already said before that he created a digital imprint on my identity. And with using this copycat, she stole my identity. They put her in the system, transferred projected all their evil crimes onto me, and took my clean slate for them. So there appears that there's two of us in the system. And by doing this, they tried to confuse the system so that whenever they wanted to take out a loan or buy a house or anything, the authorities would think that they were the legitimate, honest person, the true one, and that I was the false one. And that's what they were trying to do to entrap me. I put it all out there. These people are a piece of work, really. They're evil. There's not an iota of truth in these people. These are all demon-possessed individuals walking around with entity attachments, doing sorcery and witchcraft, stealing and taking what belongs to other people, and unaliving. They have blood on their hands. They have unalived people, all right? Innocent people. Crimes against me and crimes against humanity. And it ends with me. My light shines on all deeds done in darkness. So you did it to the wrong one, and this is the worst time that you could have picked ever, because it's Judgment Day. And you've been seen, recorded, outed, busted. You've been caught red-handed, and you will be stopped dead in your tracks. They're trying everything they can to commit fraud. There's a bank account in my name somewhere, and I would ask the authorities in the upright, if you know where this is, will you reach out to me and tell me? Will somebody please step forward? Somebody please step forward in person. That is in the upright. Contact me first, please. And if you're someone that's trying to pass themselves off as a person of light, I will know instantly. I'll see right through you. Don't even think about it, because you will be burned. All right? Staying near a swimming pool or an amusement park or hotel. There's escrow officers, title agents involved, saying that I was married to him and that I died. They may have something to do with trying to get me to move, and they said that I did move. So that was the reason that my mail was rerouted. They're trying to make that a legitimate reason why, and I have not received any mail. Okay, that's why. Doing things intentionally. Okay. So let me see what else. Is there anything else? There's so much that these people have been doing. Ritual work. He's also, is this the karmic masculine? Is this the ex-boss that has hired people around the clock from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. when I'm sleeping to do rituals, to do nonstop spell work? Are they doing energy weapons on my brain, on my crown chakra? Trying to, I noticed that they're doing something, and So he has paid people around the clock to do ritualistic work on me, to try to unalive me. They want me gone, okay? That's what it is. Is it voodoo that they're doing? They're doing voodoo. Anything else? They're doing voodoo. Are they doing any blood rituals? Not at this time. Are they doing sickness spells? No. They're doing death magic. They're doing death magic. Through the voodoo? Okay. You know, I here and now command that any voodoo doll effigy modeled after my likeness or my essence be utterly destroyed and of none effect whatsoever. Return to the sender immediately and automatically, every single time without any hesitation or delay. Return it right back to them. You will not affect me at all. Karmic masculine. Yeah, he's the one trying to cause, trying to unalive me, essentially. And they're trying their best to entangle my name and attach it to darkness, saying that I signed this, that I signed that, and all of it is fraud. These people are forging documents like crazy, forging my signature on documents like crazy, and I've never signed a single thing, ever. Never had a partnership with any of these people. I've never worked with any of these people. I'm simply a target that they chose to target me for my light signature and for my DNA and for my ancestral inheritance, okay? That's what this is about. And they've done it to other people too, other chosen ones. Okay, so cat's out of the bag. You're busted. And you will be held accountable for your crimes. And then you're going straight to hell. They did something they felt they needed to do for them. How greedy and selfish is that? So they got a lot of haters to work together on this. Someone drives a Mercedes-Benz, someone drives a Porsche, someone drives an Acura, someone drives a Tesla. They redirected my mail. They launched a hate campaign and a gaslighting campaign. They changed the will, removed my name. Someone has a black SUV. There's a crooked judge that was involved with this. Was that the drunk judge? Okay. And the doctor. And are these people, do they still have me in some sort of I don't know, a therapy thing where they're watching me from a distance? They're watching every move I make within my home? No, has that been canceled? I pray God that they put a stop to that. These Masons are disgusting. Getting a court order for no reason at all when they target someone and then watching you undress, watching you shower, shave your legs, go to the toilet. Disgusting. But these people are all emasculated men, all right? I render them all powerless. May every single one of them doing this to innocent people, invading our privacies, violating our rights. May your dicks go limp, be burned with pus, and never work again. All right? That's what I have to say about that. So changed the will and removed my name. And you cannot change or alter what God has decreed for my life. Everybody's going to be punished for even getting in the way of me fulfilling my purpose or my mantle. Somebody that lives here is that my neighbor next door to me? The new person that just moved in not long ago? What's he doing? Is he an investigator? Is he a Mason? Okay, figures. What's he doing? Keeping a log and reporting back? Okay, like that's what they do. In every community, there are handlers. Is that what he is? Kind of a handler? Does he try to pair my phone? I know my phone had been paired. It was glitching out the other day, but I knew that somebody was trying to pair my phone. These hackers, they were trying to get into my phone. Are they able to do that? No. They're kicked out of my energy permanently and forever. Nobody may access me or drain me of my energy through my device. I am aware of what you have been trying to do, stealing my essence through my device. You're kicked out permanently and forever. Cousin, spouse, moving money through a church. There is a woman that this ex-boss offered money to. Was she a Mason? No. But she worked at the company in Valencia. Okay, but she's not the same person that was given that chemical. No. How old is this woman? Is she in her 20s? No. Older? 30s? Or 40s? No, she's in her 30s. And she worked at that company. Was she in sales? Was she in human resources, accounting, the warehouse? And what, she was offered money to fly overseas, to go overseas. And she was caught changing my records in a foreign country in order to steal and take my birthright, my blessings. Where was she sent? West Africa? No. Europe? She was sent to Europe. And she was caught. She tried to collect on my money, on my trust fund, my ancestral inheritance. She took a bad offer, and she was caught. Was she stopped at the airport? At the airport, she was caught by a credit bureau. A credit bureau caught her altering my records in the system. I had notified the credit bureaus about this identity theft, and I check with them every year. Okay, it's about time to check with them again because they've been doing so much recently. So I got to call them again and let them know. But so that's something that occurred. But this man was making contracts with people, offering them money to go there and to file false reports, change my identity in the records, and he was coaching them on how to do this. So they were all doing this. There was also some hackers from North Korea. I think I said this the other day, that had come here to do the same thing. Trying to cash out. They thought it would be easy. Were they Masons? Also, there's Masons everywhere. They're all over the place. It's a global thing, okay? But they're used to doing this. They know how to do this. They know the system. They know how to deal with reports and documents. They know all about how to file fraudulent things. These are thieves, professional hackers, professional thieves, and they're in all of your credit unions. They're all in the bank system, the financial institutions, and the courts. Okay, perverting justice, obstructing justice. All of this must be looked into. I call judgment on the entire thing. They all need to be looked into and investigated. They absolutely do. So they're doing death magic on me right now. It will backfire. It will backfire. Ex-boss trying to access my money. Anyway, they'll all be caught. Not one of them will escape. A cousin's spouse is moving money through a church on my dad's side of the family. Is that the cousin? There was one cousin that was a dark practicing witch, a Mason. Did she pass away? And her mother, is her mother still alive? Yeah, and she, are they living on that property? They did live on the property before, though, that belonged to me, that was left for me. But were they kicked out of it? Okay, so, but they're moving money that they had stolen from me, that was mine, right? They have been living a high life for years off of money that was supposed to come to me when I was in my 20s. And they have been living a high life for years, and they're trying to move that money through a church, to hide it, to launder it. Laundering money through a church. Is this a church in the San Fernando Valley? That's where I believe they live, right? They're from that area. Is there anybody from that family that lives here in this mobile home complex? No. But was there? There was a witch, the daughter, the one that passed away, that had been stalking me and doing spell work on me, cursing and hexing my money. These people did the most, I tell you. They did. But anyway, yeah, so that guy, I don't know his name, I've never met him, but looks like he's maybe a handler. Is he doing anything more to me? Just keeping an eye on when I leave and what I do, what, you know, just, I don't know. These people are saying, are there any cameras in my home right now? No, I think, are there any, did they put any cameras when I'm not here? Okay, no, so thank God. All right. Anyway, is there anything more? Did I give all this information? All right. So it's a lot, but these Masons, they feel that they're justified to steal what belongs to other people. And it's all about gossip and slander, and they're willing to say and do anything to win at all costs. To win at all costs. It's pathetic how these people are. And they don't care about whose lives they destroy and what mess they leave behind. They don't care about any of that. They can get somebody locked up and steal what they have. Oh, they're for it. They don't have a conscience. These are soulless beings. These these are children. These are satanic people. Okay, so and they do sorcery on the judiciary as well. They do that. They have been doing that for quite a while. They've been forging my signature. Somebody is saying that they're a stepdad to me. Is somebody recent? Is that recent? Somebody is claiming to be my stepdad. I don't have a stepdad. Who is my stepdad? Is it the ex-boss saying that? No, it's someone else. See, he's getting people to say all kinds of things. Is that a friend of the family? A friend of his family? Is it a family member in my family? No. Okay. So something about industrial property, manufacturing, a warehouse, a witch doctor has been paid. Brother, lawyer, taxes, publisher, manager, a marriage license, a business professional, a doctor, an older woman, a state trustee, a real estate agent, a church, a motherly figure. They're all holding back knowledge. They're all holding back documents, a letter. There's information about what belongs to me and my identity. And these people are all holding back knowledge. All right, so I think that's about it. I hope that these people would get caught. I hope that the authorities will investigate all the Masons, because it's Judgment Day and God has me putting this out there for a reason. All right. Not one of them will escape judgment. They're all going to be held accountable for it. That is, and no more pairing of my phone, because they will be booted out, and they will not be able to pair my phone. No more stealing, siphoning, harvesting my energy, my divine energy. It is sacred, okay? And it is mine and not yours. All right. So peace out, everybody. I will be back with the Book of Enoch coming up soon. All right. Peace out. Take care. Bye.